Watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
A day this nice, it's mandatory you start out with a sky camera, not a cloud out there, bright blue skies. Our first day with temperatures in the 80s. Already at noon, 80 degrees. Just remarkable out there, and you can see even things starting to green up. Of course they're greening up. We had 11 inches of rain last month. Right now, I wanted to point out, even though temperatures here in Grand Rapids are currently 80 degrees, and I'll get to them in just a moment, I want to point out how unusual it is. We're coming off a month with below average temperatures, so this 80 degrees probably feels closer to 85, 90 degrees, but this is our average high for today's date, 65 degrees. By the end of the month, of course, you know, May, we really warm things up. Average high temperature at 75 degrees, and so temperatures right now, that much more unusual considering our average high at the end of the month of 75. There it's 82 in the Holland area, right at the lakeshore. You can tell there is a difference. 64 degrees in Muskegon at the beach, 63 in the Holland. But you come in a little bit, temperature squarely in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. Here's a 24-hour temperature change, and yesterday we had temperatures in the upper 70s, which is well above average. So you can see we're well past that. Of course, yesterday we started out with the clouds and the rain, so it was a little bit slower start to warming our temperatures, but nonetheless, this is rare territory. Wind speed out there out of the west, kind of variable out of the south and south and west. You can see the onshore breeze has developed, even a 15-mile-an-hour breeze in the Muskegon area. That'll cool you down a little bit, especially this time of year, out of the west here in Grand Rapids, but most of the time it'll be out of the south in inland areas. Now there's a sharp cold front off to our west. It's actually become stalled out as a stationary front, and look how the temperature difference or the temperature contrast on each side of it. You can tell it's colder out there just by looking at the radar. There's snow around the Minneapolis area. 80 degrees here in Grand Rapids. You go up to Green Bay at 67, Wausau 55, and eventually 30s. Minneapolis right now 37 degrees. So consider ourselves lucky. We're on the right side of the front, I would say, this go around. 24-hour forecast, 83 degrees at least at 6 o'clock. I wouldn't be too surprised if some locations even hit the mid-80s. By midnight, 68 degrees, a few clouds out there. Late this afternoon into the evening hours, there's an outside chance of an isolated pop-up shower up around the M20 area, Big Rapids per se, up around the Hart and Bitely area. At 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll go partly cloudy skies. I do expect some areas of fog here and there. Temperatures right around 60, and by noon tomorrow, back into the mid-70s out there. But once we head in the afternoon, notice how more greens and even a little bit of yellow is showing up, especially along US 131, Grand Rapids northward. So we'll put it about a 60% chance of a shower or even a thunderstorm popping up. 8-day forecast, warm the next couple days. Increase the chance of rain a little bit for Thursday afternoon, and looking at about a 40% chance of a shower, but still in the 70s on Friday. These temperatures are above average. They're closer to average by the end of the weekend. But no, most days we're looking at rain chances about 50% or less. So even if we do get a passing shower, it's not going to be like those all-day rains that we had a couple weeks ago that led to all the flooding. So overall, that's a good-looking 8-day forecast.
If you do say so
if
yourself.
I do
Let
say
me just
so
complete.
myself.
You look like you wanted to say it, so.
It's been a tough April, March, so I'm waiting for that pat on the back. All right, thank you.
I'm giving out hugs.
Oh.
No.
I'll take a pat on the back.
All right, thanks, Matt.